Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. I hope all the topics which we have studied earlier, all of you are well versed with those topics. And if any kind of doubt is there, please feel free to ask those doubts. Today we are going to revise our topic of synthesis of sentences. What does the synthesis means? Synthesis means combining of sentences, right? When we are going to combine one or two different sentences into one single sentence, that is called synthesis of sentences. But the only condition while doing the synthesis is we are not supposed to change the meaning of the sentence itself, right? This is only the one condition which we have to follow. Other than that, there are more than one ways over there to change the sentence according to the situation which has been represented in the sentence itself. So we are going to learn about those different ways which we can use to combine the sentences. The very first one is by using the participles over there. What are the participles? The very words which are using the present participle form or the past participle form. For example, if the very word is go and with that very go I am using ing over there, right? That is your present participle itself. So one way is by using the participle. See example, he went to the field, he saw a snake. This is your sentence and you need to join this sentence. How we can join it? By using participle. Going to the field, he saw a snake. Going is your present participle. By using it, we can convert two different sentences into one single sentence. And while combining the sentences, please keep it in your mind that in these sentences, we will not put full stop in between the sentence. Because as I have already told that we are going to combine it into one single sentence and the one sentence has only one end over there, right? So your full stop will be at the end itself, last itself. In betweens we can add commas over there. Next is by using the infinitive. What is an infinitive? The very word to itself. To is your infinitive over there. By using infinitives also we can change. See the example, he is too clever, he cannot be deceived. That he is that much clever that he can't be cheated easily over there. Deceived means cheated, right? So how we can change it? He is too clever to be deceived. Next comes by using noun or the phrases in apposition. Apposition means by rearranging the sentence, by placing some portions of sentences, by changing their position over there, we can combine it into one single sentence. Melvin was goldsmith, he was teased by people of village. So how we can change it? Melvin, a goldsmith, was teased by the people of village. Next way is by using prepositions with nouns or the gerund itself. Prepositions, which are the prepositional words? And on, at, with, from, all those different preposition words. But the condition will be, first of all, understand the meaning of the sentence that they have given you in the caution, and then according to the sentence itself we have to choose the different alternative from those very things over there. See example, I went home, I found my servant absent. So how we can, which preposition we can add over here? On going home, I found my servant absent. Next way is by using adverbs or the adverbial phrases over there. Adverb means the very verb which will add something to the meaning of the word, and adverbial phrases which will used as an adverb over there, that will be your adverbial phrases. For example, Pahul reached the playground, he was punctual. How we can change it? Pahul reached the playground punctually. Next is combination of sentences into the compound sentence. How simple sentence can be changed into compound sentence over there? By using cumulative conjunctions. Cumulative conjunctions are and, but, all those conjunctions over there, right? When we are going to need both the things in the same sentence itself, then we will use cumulative conjunctions to combine it. He is a doctor, he is a social worker. The very same person is performing two different things he is the only one person, but he is doing two different things. So we can use and over there. He is doctor and a social worker, but in case if an exception is given that you are not supposed to use and, then we can use an alternative as well as. He is doctor as well as a social worker. Next is by using adversative conjunctions over there. Adversative conjunctions means the contrast, right? it is raining, we will hold the exhibition. Generally, if it will rain, then it is bit difficult to hold the exhibition over there. But here, through the adversative conjunction, we are going to use represent the contrast over there. It is raining, nevertheless, we will hold the exhibition. Next is by using alternative conjunctions. Alternative means a choice. Either we can keep one or the other one. Do not be a borrower, do not be a lender. What's the meaning of the sentence? We should neither borrow the things nor we should lend the things. So it is neither be a borrower nor a lender. Please keep it in your mind that while using neither nor, it will be used in a negative sentence only, not in a positive sentence. Next is by noun clauses and by adjective clauses over there. For example, you are bent on mischief, it is known to everyone. How we can use it? That you are bent on mischief is known to everyone by using a noun clause over there. And by using adjective clauses over there, I am a prince, trouble has driven me away from home. I am a prince whom trouble has driven away from home itself. Different kinds of clauses, noun clause as well as the adjective clause. By an adverb clause also we can combine the sentences. The examination was over, the boys rejoiced. When the boys have rejoiced, when that very examinations were over there. So we can use adverb clause by using when over there. The boys rejoiced when the examination was over. So these are the different way how we can join two different sentences into one single sentence. Revise this and please go through the rules and regulations. Thank you.